kicked the camera. Well done, Shakira, you just failed at life. Congratulations, you're a failure. And ignore this thing that's happening here, I don't know. It's temporary, and the next time you see me, I'll probably have a new glasses. I'm gonna burp. I can feel it coming. That's what he said. Hey guys, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but last week a trashy Jenna Marbles wannabe created a video titled Dear Fat People, and I'm basically going to give my opinion on it, since she deleted the ability to comment on her video, which is releasing her opinion. And by taking away people's rights to comment on her opinion is kind of contradicting herself in the way of freedom of speech. Props to you, I guess. I'm not going to get myself worked up about this because I could get very angry and throw a lot of shade to this person. I'm going to keep my cool. I'm just going to say my opinion just like she said hers. And I'm just going to be humble about this whole situation and try not to get myself too worked up about it. So a rundown of what the video actually contains is she basically says that she had to sit next to a fat kid or a larger kid than her, and she exaggerates the situation a lot, so saying that she had to like tape the kid's fat back with the seat, you know, when you sat in an airplane and you have armrests. Well, she said she had to trap his fat into the armrest, and it was disgusting. Not the fact that she had to trap his fat, but the fact that she actually took it upon herself to post this video on the internet and say, hey look, I don't like these people, because if you're going to troll something and you're going to make something, a joke out of something, it's got to be worth it, and it's got to be worth the laughs and the hate that you're going to get. But anyway, this girl just says that she's all about people's health and well-being and wants America to be a better place, and how obesity is taking over the whole America. And to be honest, love, it's taking up the whole of the world. You're just living in a stupid stereotype that all Americans are fat, all British people still drink tea and live in the 1950s. I wouldn't advise going to watch this video because a lot of you will probably get very annoyed at it, or some of you will be that asshole and be like, that's actually quite funny. But I'm not going to go link it in the description. You can find it on your own accord. I'm not going to link you to it, or I'm not going to give you anything to kind of relate to it. Jokes in the video aren't even funny. And comedy, she says it was comedy and it was a sketch when it really wasn't really. She was basically talking like a constipated Jenna Marbles on meth, and you can imagine how that went down. I don't think Jenna would want to be portrayed in this way, so can she kind of stop talking like that, because she's not doing herself any justice by copying somebody else. If you want to go find something funny, go sit down and watch Lee Evans and take notes, because that man may be sweaty, but he makes me sweat from laughing. Okay? I have love handles for days, and when I wear leggings or tight dresses or something, you can see them and they stick out. My hips are massive because of how my parents' genes came together and how their bodies are structured. And I'm sorry, but if you're telling me that big boned isn't a thing, please look at my bones, because I have massive. I'm not gonna go like strip or anything, flash you, but you can just see more of my collarbone. I have massive bones. If you're telling me behind a computer screen, not even a doctor with a degree, that big bone isn't a thing, well, excuse me, because I have massive bones. I'm not fat. A YouTube video won't do anything but cause a load of Tumblr mobs, angry Tumblr mobs, to come after you. I'm a simmer. I have a frying pan in my back pocket. Watch out, okay? Just gonna say that. Fat is a very strong word to use on somebody, which I will come back to near the end of the video, but being called fat is just like, it just gets tossed everywhere. Like, fat is used in probably someone's everyday language, vocabulary. It's the only word some people seem to know. You may not know this about me, but I was bullied for most of my school life, in fact 4 years of my life, because I was fat. I know it's just a kid in primary school that doesn't know that puberty will hit me and make my face a square. I mean, even a circle anymore. Every single picture I've taken since the time I was bullied, even up until now, I will look at my thighs, stomach, chest, head, hands, every part of my body, and I will just go down and see all of my flaws and see if my nose is too big, if my thighs are too fat, if my stomach or my love handles stick out a little bit. That is because I was called fat. Even if I have to walk out, even if I'm going like just down to the store or Tesco's, I will try and make myself look as presentable as possible without myself seeing fat. I get changed when I have to go out to somewhere 7 times a day because I can't get one piece of clothing, one outfit that I really like together and not feel self-conscious, because after 7 tries, that is really saying something about the word fat. Got bullied for being different, fat, whatever you want to call it, from year 4 to year 8. Now, year 8's about 13. Take away 4, which is about 9, I think. I just did that really fast. Not only did it cause my eyes to change how they look at me in the mirror, my brain has a theory that I'm annoying all the time, and no one likes me just because I look better in something that shows off my figure and my love handles than skin tight jeans that literally suck my pores. You know, it managed to inflate so big in my brain that no one liked me and I was gross because I was a little bit chubby than everybody else. Because I was fat, and it caused me to get very depressed, and I am just starting to come out of that depression, and I am almost 16 years old. I've only lived 20 years and I've been through anxiety, depression, self-harm, post-traumatic stress disorder, which is a disorder that comes with traumatic experiences like bullying, being in the war, and abuse victims get this a lot. And when I say depressed, I don't just mean the adjective when you walk into a maths lesson on Monday morning and go, oh, this makes me so depressed. And I'm not talking about anxiety that makes me rock back and forth in my bed because I don't want to go to music. I am talking about the kind of depression that makes me not want to live anymore. I'm talking about the anxiety that gets me snapping at the ones I love and makes me lose people because I am so out of it that day and shaking and just don't know what to do with myself because someone called me fat. So next time you're just fat, or you make a really silly fat joke about someone not being able to run after you when you make a really sly comment about their weight because they eat too many chicken nuggets, think about what damage it does inside of their brain, because I was bullied for about 4 years of my life, and I've been through 4 of the most horrible experiences in someone's life, and I haven't even gone to college yet. Everyone's like, oh, everyone goes through bullying at some point. For 4 years, are you telling me that everyone goes through anxiety, depression, self-harm and post-traumatic stress disorder? Everybody in the whole world, before they're 16, before they graduated college, before they got married, before they've even gone to prom. You're telling me that everybody goes through bullying like that? I'm sorry, but that does not happen to everybody. Be a genuine human and say you are concerned about them with an Amazon gift voucher with some coffee. You are still beautiful the way you are, even if you're thin, you're thicker, or you're tall, short, it doesn't matter. You should be loved the way you are, and if someone doesn't do that, kick them in the balls. And leave a comments. I love to read people's comments. That's why I have them. Don't forget to subscribe for new content, and I will see you next week. Bye!